Welcome back, guys. So it's time to build our weekend tournament squad because weekend tournament is almost up on us, and by the time you guys watch this video, the weekend tournament grind must have started. So, guys, we have to first of all, we have to build a team of 95 overall or less. So just make 95, guys. It should not be less because of course it's a game that's based on overall and chances and everything, so it has to be 95 overall and 120 chemistry, and players must be 80 overall or above. And you can see, having UCL players or UEFA Champions League players in your active lineup, you can have up to 6 players to get extra points. And you can, if you have like 6 players, then whenever you win a match, you will get up to 10 bonus points, and that's like huge. So you need to build a squad of 95 overall and 120 chemistry and 6 UEFA Champions League players. So we are going to do that, and we are going to tell you guys how to build yours. So guys, to start with, you have to choose a formation. I would suggest you guys choose a formation that you are comfortable with. Even your main formation should be good. In my opinion, I'm going to go with 3-4-2-1 because again, having those, I like the chances in this formation 3-4-2-1, and with a right forward and left forward, I will also get. It will be easier for me to get players out of position because I already have like high rated players and all. I need to accommodate them, guys. When we start, what is most important? That's a key, and there's only one answer. It is your goalkeeper. See, guys, even if it's a bronze player, a 45 rated bronze player, I mean, you cannot use a bronze player in this, but in previous tournaments, we were able to use bronze players and all, and I was using them and scoring. If you are good, if you are skilled, if you practice enough, you can score with any player. The key lies in defense and goalkeeper. Those are the players that are not under your control, so you need them to be the best so that they play well even without you controlling them. So Donnarumma, he's my favorite goalkeeper in the game, and he should do well for me. That's 97 plus 13. And my defense, I'm going to keep my main defense itself because, like I said again, I want the defense and goalkeeper to be strong so that I don't concede too much goals. And guys, since you want like 120 chemistry, it would be wise to have a couple of icons. The ideal suggestions would be Nakata and Crespo because they both should be like kind of cheap as well. I mean, at least affordable. I got them recently. They were both like 600k. At the moment, the prices may go up a bit because of the weekend tournament coming, but still they should be affordable, and they would definitely help the chemistry. So, guys, have defenders again. Defenders. The key is the marking, guys. I mean, other factors like aggression matters as well, and you want really high marking. Like you can see here, 138 marking. Maldini, he has a bit less marking, but still it's 127. Should do the job. And again, Acerbi is really good. Again, he has 140 marking. That's amazing. So you got those good defenders and goalkeepers, but now we have to compromise a bit on forwards. But like I said, guys, if you're good enough, you can score with even 80 rated players, and you can only use 80 plus, and you have to test the formation. That is why I say like use a formation that you are used to. Of that way, you would know which players, which positions get a maximum chances in this formation. The striker, left forward, right central midfielder, and then right forward, they get the maximum chances. And one of the key positions being right central midfielder, I'm going to put one of my best players there, out of position, Rashford. So you can see he has no skill boost in effect because he's playing as center midfielder, which is not one of his favorite positions, but still he has all the good stats and everything. I mean, he's trained to 96 and all, and he has you have a Champions League player as well. I have a good advantage having Rashford and Jamerson because they are both UEFA Champions League players as well. That allows me to accommodate some other players as well. Now we need to get, we already got like a couple of UCL players, we need to get more now. So guys, I already got a couple of icons and a couple of Champions League players. Now I need 4 more Champions League players, and there are 5 spots in my squad. So I'm going to use another one of my good players as my striker. I'm going to use this La Liga rivals version of Dembele as my striker. Again, he's a right midfielder, so he won't be getting any skill boost as striker. That would help me. So now the rest positions, guys, the left central midfielder, right forward and left forward are the positions that I'm going to fill with UEFA Champions League players. So guys, how do you find the good UEFA Champions League players? Well, it would have been easier if you did before. Prices just keep rising at the moment. I mean, mainly because of the tournament and all. But guys, the thing to remember is you could even get some lower rated goals and train them and play still. It is not too difficult to find the players. Obviously, you can use FIFA Renders app. I mean, I believe you guys would know about the app already. Basically, you could just go to your bench. I mean, many of us would have a lot of players on the bench. You can go and check like based on program, you have a Champions League and see which players you got on the bench. I mean, you can see that I got some goals and all. I could even train them up, but I actually went ahead and got some of those players. Even 5 out of 6 players I'm going to use as the special players, because actually I found the special players to be cheaper than the normal ones, because there were more supply of the special players, which in turn made them kind of cheaper. So, and what is that more important? What is that I found more important? It is about having a good weak foot. Okay, so I'm going to start with my right midfielder. I chose Draxler as my right midfield player. Again, he was very cheap at that time. He was around 300k. I'm sure that his price must have gone up a lot. I mean, price of a lot of players went up crazy. I did not check the market now, but I saw on Twitter and all like how 79 overalls and all are going for millions and all. But yeah, it's a price we have to pay. He is not the fastest and all, but he is a 5-star weak foot and a good shooting and roulette. I simply searched in the FIFA Renders app by choosing 4 stars or above, 4 stars above weak foot, because I don't want to miss too many shots. And roulette, skill move as well. Those are the only couple of things that I believe that we need in this game. If you have roulette and 4-star plus weak foot, we can score even with gold players and all. Again, for some midfield position, I actually ended up getting a Lozano. I mean, you need 80 plus. I'm not training up any players because, like I said, I could afford the better players. So I'm just getting them, and so that I can even send them in the end, and most probably I won't suffer a loss. You can see he is a good pace because he's a central midfield position at the moment I'm playing him. So with his pace and all, it would be easier. Again, 4-star plus weak foot and a roulette as well. You can see again as a right winger, I'm putting at left central midfielder. I'm just finding positions where I could minimize the skill boosts for goalkeeper and defenders. That's what like I said, those are the best positions, or the most important positions in a team, and that is why those positions I have my best players at those positions. In other positions, I'm using as many players out of position as possible. And now again, I'm going to use a right winger as a right forward. Under normal circumstances, there would have been a skill boost effect, but another thing I did was search for skill boosts that I don't really have, or I haven't upgraded. Agility is one of those skill boosts that I never cared to upgrade. So again, that is an advantage right now, because again he has like 5-star weak foot. He was also like around 600k when I bought him. Of course, the prices must be going up a lot now. But like I said, guys, You don't exactly have to use the same players that I use. You can simply search by program, Good FIFA Renders app, sort by programs, UEFA Champions League program, then choose 4-star or above weak foot. That should be enough, and then roulette skill move as well, in my opinion. Again, this guy I would definitely recommend as good speed and very good curve and dribbling and everything. I mean, for an 85 base, this guy is very, very good. Okay, and then the final position, left winger, again another position that is very important in my opinion in this formation. Like I said, a left center midfielder or a left mid or a right mid won't be that much important in this formation, but these players, they are much more important, like the right forward and left forward and striker and right central midfielder. Those are the four players that would get maximum number of chances. That's why I'm getting a bit of pace and everything around on them. Again, another guy whom I could really use. You can see this is another reason why I chose this formation. Is a right winger. He would get skill boost in right wing, right mid, left wing, right forward, and striker, but he won't get it left forward. Having this formation with left forward and right forward, it helps me to accommodate players, good players who would have skill boost without them. Again, you can see another player who has a very good speed and everything, decent dribbling. I mean, everything for an 83 base player. He has very good stats and everything. Again, with roulette. And so, guys, this is going to be the squad that I'm going to use. You can see it's 95 overall and 120 chemistry. That's what that matters the most. And we got Jemerson, Lozano, Rashford, Draxler, Corona, and Rafa. So we got 6 UEFA Champions League players. We got a couple of icons to make sure that we get enough chemistry. There's no chemistry trouble and all. I mean, having a couple of icons, what it did is it kind of opened me up the chemistry so that I didn't have to look for players on a specific league and all. I saw many others struggling with trying to get UEFA Champions League players from the same league and all for chemistry. So I decided I'm not going to worry that much. I mean, many were trying to get just 80 rated players so that they can get maximum number of 90 plus forwards and all. But I thought it doesn't really matter. I mean, I can have a 91 and all, and then if I put another 80 rated in place of Draxler, then I can actually have someone like 91 instead of Corona. But like I said, if you set your best defenders and best goalkeepers, then that itself, because no one can build a squad that is strong everywhere in this weekend tournament, because you have the overall restrictions. It has to be below 95 overall, and you cannot use any players less than 80 overall, so you need to compromise somewhere. In my experience and my opinion, definitely compromise a bit on attacking, like lesser important positions. Like in my formation, the LCM is a bit less important, so I put 90 overall there. Even the right mid, left mid are not too important, so I'm just putting players, some players there. And again, I did not train up any of the players, any of the UCL players. I did not train them up, except the couple that I already use in my lineup, Jemerson and Rashford. Rest I'm not even training up, because again, I will consider that it would be a waste of coins. So best just get the players and then just play, and then you could always sell them back. Hopefully there will be some packs with the event. I'm hoping that there will be some packs with the event, and once the packs are out, once the players are here, hopefully we would get the cheaper versions of the masters. Even I mean, the masters being like 1,000 point, and also hopefully we will even get them at an affordable price soon, because there will be plenty of their supply. And maybe after a couple of days, or maybe the next week, I mean, the weekend tournament is going to last for 3 weeks. Next couple of weeks we could even get easier supply of better quarterfinal or UCL players that could make building the squad even easier, and the prices also may fall a bit. So guys, it's a time to grind. Of course, there are no points for losses, which means you really have to earn the prime icon. Guys, prime icon, that's the best reward you could get in this game. Now you have the opportunity to get it. Go ahead and get it, guys. Build a squad, like I said, use FIFA renders, find the players that could suit you, and then go and kick some ass. Bye bye, guys. Have fun and get that prime.